Yeah, hello and welcome to another video about Cardano. Today we want to have a look at the Cardano prices, and it's just crazy. And basically what I said today seems to be playing out, at least it seems to be like that, because we seem to have that bull flag playing out, and we talked about that today and yesterday. So really great to see that again. And let's take a look at the prices here first. Cardano is just outperforming the top five. I'm not sure if anything else is doing that well. Yes, Solana, but they've been doing really well in the last few weeks, and Terra Luna as well. But generally across the board, it's still red, and Cardano seems to be leading the way in the top three, overtaken Binance again. So really, really good things here for Cardano. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin price first, because as well, this seems to be playing out. As I said in the video earlier today, that we have this broadening wedge, broadening wedge or broadening triangle, which indicates that growing volatility, that we still have buyers, but we also have more sellers, and there is pressure from both sides, and that is generally a bearish pattern. What we can see as well from a bearish point of view is on the daily here, we have that bearish crossover. So not an amazing sign, I must say, for Bitcoin, but we have the support levels here very close. So overall, I'm not too worried. But what normally that means, that a broadening triangle, is that if it goes down, it can go out. It can go down quite a bit. So that is at least what what you generally know from experience with these broadening wedges. It is just a lot of buyers and sellers, and no idea who's going to win. But we first had this ascending wedge where we already saw the breakout. Now at least we've moved out, because we've basically moved into this broadening triangle. So we had that bearish pattern, the ascending wedge, and where basically the price is squeezed tighter and tighter, and then at some point there is a breakout to one side. It's not really a massive breakout, I must say, but maybe that the reason for that is that we now have this move over to the broadening triangle, where you just have a lot of buyers and sellers. So because you have that many buyers as well, that's maybe why that ascending wedge didn't really do a great breakout to the downside, which is good for us. That just means a lot of buyers still in the market, which is amazing, and a lot of support levels as well. So looks like it's gonna, again, a tipping point here. We don't really know what's gonna happen. Again, it's a bearish pattern, but the support here is there. Really, I think at the moment there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and we're at a tipping point. Are we gonna trade sideways for a bit? Are we going down a little bit, or are we just moving to the upside? Unfortunately, as I said, this is a bearish pattern. So at least for the next few days, I actually expect that this is going to continue that way, that we're gonna follow this broadening triangle, and I'm gonna track that going forward. Let's have a quick look. Bitcoin weekly, I didn't actually have a look before this video. Bitcoin weekly, this is a good sign. Oh yeah, I said that today, and this just confirmed that we are here on the MACD moving into the positive. But now, where everybody's been waiting for, let's take a look at this at the Cardano chart, because Cardano seems to be doing really well compared to other cryptos. I need to change the scale here slightly. I said we have a potential bull flag coming. I said that since a couple of days ago, when this started to form, and now that we've hit this point, well, I think, where were we? I need to move that up, because we want to start at the pole, this Fibonacci. I believe we pretty much started, went down to the 0.5 Fibonacci level to start at the pole. We moved down to the 0.5, and that is what I said, that you tend, normally these patterns go down to the 0.5 Fibonacci, and then we can see a breakout. And the breakout, normally it doesn't always play out, but normally it you assume that you take the length of that pole here, and you just add it either to the upside of that wedge here, that channel, or to the downside. More conservative traders say, okay, I'll take the length of that pole here, that major move, and I add it to the downside of that wedge, which is sort of at 190. From there we go the length of that pole to the upside. That's my price target, and that would be, to be honest, I need to have a look, 150 to, it's pretty much 60 cents. So we could see that from 190. So from here we would end up at 250. Yeah, so that would be just above the all-time high. But that's only the price, the price target. It can always play out differently. Bear in mind, we have a few resistance levels here as well, where we stopped before, and we've just stopped at one actually, which is the 0.236 Fibonacci. This is also the one where we stopped before, where that candle, which took place on the 13th of August, that's where the price action, where the candle closed. But it is certainly very interesting, and this could now give us the power to move beyond these resistance lines. Maybe that is the breathing space or the breathing moment that Cardano needed to move to the upside. Generally, it's all looking good. The MACD is good. We also see on the Chaikin money flow down here that buying pressure is certainly there. The only downside for me is that we're moving into overbought territory. But we did that before, guys. We did it before, and we stayed in overbought territory for a month, for over a month, and generally people, for a month pretty much, and people don't really talk about that. I've mentioned it a few times that we can actually stay in overbought territory for a while. We need to have a look at the weekly quickly. I don't think there is massive change on the weekly anyway, just to reinforce that on the weekly, and that is what makes me bullish about Cardano, is that we see the MACD on the weekly turning green, just like Bitcoin. That's a really good sign. Also, Chaikin money flow on the weekly, really good, indicating a longer term trend to the upside. Only downside, and I haven't got it open now, but I talked to you in a previous video, at the moment everything's looking that we're in the greed phase. So in the greed phase, historically, there have been sell-offs happening, and just to make you aware, I'm not hyping this. I just want to make you aware that you need to stay on the side of caution. But this is certainly a very interesting indicator. We're moving up to 15 at the moment, and if anything else happens, I keep you updated, but certainly this seems to be playing out, and hopefully we'll see each other at 250, but obviously I can't guarantee it. But it seems to be the buyers are strong in Cardano, and that is important. That's really what I like, and it seems to be really good. Hopefully you liked that update video. If you did, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.